Habit 18, positive expectation. Now what we're going to do in this one is we're going to build on habit 17, which is feel good now. In habit 17, we're training your body to get into the habit of feeling good as a default state. So we're rewinding the neurology in your brain to automatically start to feel good by doing feel good activities, so you're feeling good on a regular basis and your body starts to get in tune with that. With 18, what we're going to do is train your mind, so your mindset is going to follow suit, so you're expecting the best. You could say this is like the optimist's habit, this one, glass half full. So you're expecting the best for obvious reasons. You're probably already ahead of me. It raises your vibration. Now we talked about already in the videos that a positive mindset, which means a higher vibration, gives you more life force. Again, we know from muscle testing, let's say somebody living in fear and somebody up here in love, is a major difference. You'd see it in their physiology. The lower your vibration, negative thoughts, you weaken your body system. Okay, and that's why people low down the scale have more high propensity for disease and things, because you've got a weaker system, a weaker immune system. The higher vibration, you've got more life force flowing through you and stronger system, stronger immune system. Okay, so there are multiple reasons to raise your vibration and to get up here. And most important of all, you feel better. Okay, so we go to the buckets. This one, we're filling buckets, the feel good zone again. The key buckets are your emotional health and your mental health. The secondary buckets are your physical health, your social health and your spiritual health. They all benefit from this one too. Okay, now with positive expectation, I've put in the pack a reference to the Ubuntu tribe, a South African tribe, because it's just a beautiful bit of inspiration that me and Stephen love. Now, we've noticed in the modern world, especially probably this millennium, that there's a sort of propensity to always dwell on negative. There's too much negativity in the world through the news, social media, and health and safety seems to have gone mad, where we tend to focus on negative things and what can go wrong. Now, the lower down the chart, the more you're likely to focus on what go wrong instead of what can possibly go right. Now, of course, health and safety has its place, but we've almost been brainwashed to always looking on the negative. Now, what we're now going to do is reverse flip that to focus on the positive. But this tribe in South Africa, what they do, they're a very spiritual community. Obviously, they don't have the influence of social media or the news, which is a wonderful thing for them as they realise, and we start to realise how negative effect it has on us. But anyway, if somebody does something wrong, let's say somebody steals from the community larder, instead of punish them like we do in the civilised world, or I could call it uncivilised world when you see where this is going, they take the person for 2 days, they put them in the middle of the village, and everybody in the community, one by one, comes up to them and reminds them of all the good things they've done throughout their lifetime and how much they loved, how much they want them part of the community and how much they're desired. They do this for 2 days on their belief that we're all very spiritual beings, good-hearted beings that all work together. If somebody's done something wrong, there's part of them that's missing that needs healing. So rather than punish, they help. They shower them with love, recognition, remind them how good they are to bring the person back into life. You know, what beautiful bit of wisdom. What a beautiful example of community that is. Now, we believe it's only a matter of time before humanity goes that way. Once we get rid of this negative control system. Now, even though that seems a tall order, put it this way. If stories like what I've just mentioned about the Ubuntu tribe, if that was on the news, and the news was full of, let's say, 90% of stories like that, broadcast all day long, the world would change very, very quickly, because that energy spreads and other people are inspired to do it. Only a matter of time. Anyway, to get into the meat of this one, with a positive expectation mindset. 2 phrases that I want you to become very familiar with on the board behind me. The first one is, wouldn't it be nice if? And the second is, what would it take? Okay, these are open questions that get your mind to dwell on where you want them to go. So take the first one. Wouldn't it be nice if? This is for your day-to-day experiences. So the idea is you go through, you can do this all day, or do it at least in the morning, or the night before to plan your day. So you ask yourself a question: wouldn't it be nice if the traffic was nice and light today? Wouldn't it be nice if everybody just let me into the traffic? Wouldn't it be nice if everybody's happy and smiling? Wouldn't it be nice if people held doors open for me? Wouldn't it be nice if I see people laughing and joyful everywhere? Wouldn't it be nice if my day just flowed? Wouldn't it be nice if everybody's courteous on the telephone? Wouldn't it be nice if my family are all happy and joyful today? Wouldn't it be nice if the day was just the most wonderful day? Now, what happens, but by dwelling on things going right the way you want them, you raise your energy, you feel good, and you give it more chance of happening. What happens. We've taught you the detachment in habit 13, so it doesn't matter what happens, but you're raising your energy, you're raising the life force, and you're going out there with a positive expectation by dwelling on what can go right. Okay, you can do this for a couple of months, it'll make a major difference to your energy and your mindset. Other people will notice. Okay, so that's your day-to-day activities. Wouldn't it be nice if? The second one, what would it take? This is more for your wants, goals, desires. The dreams in your life. Okay, so you place that around. Maybe you could do this every day or periodically. What would it take to get the perfect body? What would it take to lose sex appeal? What would it take to find my dream house? What would it take to meet my dream partner? What would it take to fall in love? What would it take to have a beautiful holiday in paradise? What would it take to get a second house on the beach? What would it take to have the most beautiful life everything I could ever want? Everything, you take your goal list and ask that all the time. You're talking to the universe, but what it's doing, same again, you're dwelling on the positive of what you want, okay? Putting yourself there, you're raising your vibration, you're feeling good, you're going up the chart, and you start to get in tune. This is a little bit of the law of attraction, okay? But you're doing it on a daily basis to start expecting the best. We're rewiring the neurons in here to start expecting it, and the corresponding feelings in here reinforce that. So you're now becoming very, very positive, very, very optimistic. Okay, vibration goes up, you feel better, you're vibrating at a higher level, you've got more chance of bringing this in. Okay, now when Stephen and I play a game, particularly, I mean, I've done this for years. If I tend not to have many negative people in my life. Sometimes you get family members who have been negative. If I'm in a conversation and somebody's trying to be negative and thinking the worst, I go the other way and drag them up. Yeah, I make a point, because I obviously want to feel good and want to be in high vibration. It's like they're down here and I'm up here. I am not coming down to their level. I'm going to try and drag them up to mine, or sort of end the conversation, because I don't want to be around the negative energy. You don't want to get pulled down. It's important you protect your vibration at all times and always try to go to a higher vibration. If you've got negative people in your life, I would start to eliminate it as much as possible. Sometimes that's tricky. It might be your best friends, but you start doing habit 18 for a couple of months, doing it every day and expecting the best. These people will probably start to leave you because they're wondering what's happened with you, because your energy will rise. You start talking about better things, expecting the best. And they say misery loves company. Misery, if they're not prepared to change, and not really wanting to be around positive people, so they might leave you anyway. Okay, which obviously don't upset people, but it's removing negativity, the turning the news off, turning the negative social media off, and being around positive people. If you ever see myself or Stephen at a show, come and talk to us. You'll always find us up here. We'll raise you even more, because we understand the importance of all this. And most important of all, it feels good. It feels wonderful up here. That's why, for no other reason at all, that we should do this. You feel better and you have more energy, more life force in you, because there's more flowing through you. Okay, I know I labelled this point, but it's so important that you get it, because all the good stuff's up here, and it's all about processes, these habits where you can raise your vibration and live there all the time. Okay, might take a little time, might take a few months, But this is why it's all about habits. Do it incrementally every day, step by step, and you get better and better and better. You feel better, and then better things come to you. Okay, final thing on this one. You've seen the pack, sunny side of the street. This is a great little story where this came from. Something me and Stephen talk about. 3 to 4 years ago, somebody put a picture on Facebook, came up on Stephen's feed, and it was a shot out the office window, and it was of a wall, some railings, and a plastic wheelie bin, and a rainy background, dark clouds and rain. And the caption was, "What a miserable day in Doncaster." Stephen commented underneath, he said, "Well, looking at that picture, I see beautiful craftsmanship in those metal railings. Fantastic, skilled tradesmen who've put that wall together. It's geometrically perfect. And the wheelie bin, that is advanced injection moulding for very practical purposes. And as for the rain, there'd be no beer, wine or champagne without the rain." And this caused a storm. People are thinking, wow, okay, now 2 people are looking at it. One sees beauty and skill, the other sees misery. So when we look at events, worlds, they just are. It's when we put a label on them where the energy comes into it. So whatever's happening, you choose how you see things. You tend to find the people towards the top always see the best. The people at the bottom will always see the worst. Okay, that's why it's so important to get up this chart and look for the best, to train yourself to see the best. You rewiring your neurons, this neuroplasticity, rewiring them to expect the best. In David Hawkins' books, he gives many examples of the same situation seen through the eyes of people at each level. And it is incredible, the difference. How wherever you are will affect how you see it. People at the bottom will see the negativity and the worst. The people right up here, love, joy and peace, will see it completely differently. Okay, I'm pretty sure you know which one where you would rather be on that chart. Okay, I'll bring this one to a close. So if you can, write those on a piece of paper, put them somewhere where you see them every day, on your bathroom mirror, in your office, to remind you all the time. As soon as you see those, and of course you're saying them to the universe. Universal energy picks up on that. You're using the law of attraction in this one. Okay, right, to finish this one, the daily habits are practice and develop a positive mindset to always look for and expect the best in any situation. Do a daily wouldn't it be nice routine to set up your day. Write a regular what would it take list for all your dreams and desires. Practice and develop a sunny side of the street disposition and mentality. And imbue your communications with vibration of love, joy and peace. Right up here. Okay, right, that's 18. More similar on habit 19, which is the next one. Thank you for watching.